Hey, welcome to Kingdom. My name is Eero. I'm Master Fitter here. And we're going to be fitting some San Diego Padres today, and you're going to be following me around today. We're just setting up here like we do it every day here at the Kingdom. Tents. We got a lot of sun here, so it's easier to be underneath the shade for our TrackMans and iPads. We'll set it up right behind the players, so it's easier to see what they're doing. If their aim gets off, anything we see alarming. We like to set up players straight on so they have a target. They have good targets here, and we have built a very narrow fairway, mimics a tour fairway, so they have something to aim and they see the ball fly. Wind picks up usually around 10 o'clock, and wind's coming straight from the ocean, it's coming straight at us. It's better to fit into the wind rather than downwind. Into the wind, it's easier to see mistakes. What up, Eero? Nice to meet you, Josh. This is straight off the shelf.
Yeah, straight off of it.
How often you?
It hits straight a little bit.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
What you know about that?
What we got here?
All-star game, TaylorMade.
Oh yeah. Oh damn! Look at this. When you come to fitting, obviously I'm going to try to understand how you move as an athlete.
Yeah.
Because, you know, looking at, obviously you have a day job and all that, and golf's hobby and want to be fun, but I want to actually understand, because obviously where you are in life and very good athlete. Yeah. So how you move, and I want to build golf clubs for way you move rather than something working against your tendencies and with your tendencies. Yeah.
Got a lot of backspin on it as well.
So yeah, warm up like you normally would. Take your time. Just see the ball flying in the air. Most of it, what we're gonna do is, most of it's gonna be with 7-iron, okay, and then driver. We have 4 TrackMan ranges. All these poles, TrackMan, and then one right here. But those are our ball testing data. So what we're gonna use is TrackMan right behind you. Our TrackMan, we're gonna pick up target. There's no really a rush here. I just want him to get comfortable and understanding where his swing is today, and let him warm up like an athlete warms up. So rather than building all these golf clubs, we have a fitting head that screws in, which we can change loft and lie at. So it makes it so that we don't have to go inside and bend it. We can just do it by screwing one screw. So for you, I like to start it right here. And we're gonna screw it. And it's easier to change shafts. If something is not right, we can change shafts really just by undoing the screw and screwing it back in.
Third time's a charm. I think
we're on to something here.
I think we are.
Good miss.
That was even a miss hit.
Yeah. How good is that?
I think I like this a lot. It feels like completely different.
So understanding where you coming from and your golf club, where that stiffness is on the shot. It's the same weight, but this is yours, and it's a very, very firm throughout the whole shaft.
Yeah.
This one has a little bit more stepping, as you see, but this is placed a touch. Has a little bit more droop to it.
Yeah.
So it stays behind your hands, and rather than adding more loft this way, impact, so it allows you to rotate your hands a little bit better. If you look at this, how much tighter that circle is rather than this circle.
That was the other club?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's yours. That's a 50 yards wide of a circle, and this is 10 yards wide.
Big difference.
That's how we're gonna hit greens.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, Josh Heater's irons, P7 MCs, a little bit more consistent with the spin rates. The MC head, solid construction, better spin rates for him, and he's able to shape the balls how he wants it and be more him. Got fitted into MCs with the Dynamic Gold Tour Issue X100. It's a little bit softer in the tip section, so it allowed him to be more himself and had a little bit more droop and got the golf club behind the ball a lot more efficiently.
Yeah. Let the big dog eat now. Thank you.
So I saw you had a new driver.
Yeah.
But how do you like that? Like, was there? You say there's a little bit of left miss with it.
Yeah. So what I had before was the M5, and that was a 10.5.
Okay.
I could hit that really well, more consistent.
Okay.
Switched over to this one. It was, I'd say, more forgiving in the aspect of like missing it this way or this way.
Yeah.
But if I did miss hit it would
curve a little bit?
Yeah. So when you look at this, right, and you know that I'm slicing, would you put the weight all the way on this side, on the draw side, or fade side to counterbalance that?
That's a great question. I need to see it first.
Yeah.
But understanding why the ball slices.
Because it could just be the shaft, essentially.
It could be a little bit shaft. It could be how you move. But let's just say, I look at where the ball starts and where it falls.
Gotcha.
But if your swing pat is going this way, well, I don't want you to square up the face because the ball is going to start on that line.
Yeah.
Right? But also, if the ball starts on that line, we need to curve it back to here. How we're going to do that is going to open that face. But this is we're going to lose a lot of momentum, obviously, coming in with the open face.
Yeah.
So that's why we have to kind of understand how you move and where that ball starts first. But obviously, we started with the irons, and now I have a good understanding of how you move. I mean, that right there, like, if I take the TrackMan and everything out and just seeing the ball fly, I mean, that's what I would want to see. That window, hitting that window right there. I mean, your ball speed is, that's PGA Tour numbers right there. Functioning perfectly, angle attack, that's awesome.
Yeah, I definitely could feel the difference. Night and day, like the feeling of it.
Yeah. If you want that ball to stay a little bit more online, we can obviously change that. But I think I like to see that because I see, 3 in a row right now doing that same thing.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing at all. That's a great thing. I wanted to just build something for you so you can rotate your hands where you do it normally and hands a little bit more lag to it. But it's still as firm can get.
Yeah.
For your speed. But way that works is there's so many different profiles of this shaft. Whether it's, is it firm all the way through? Is there, this has a little bit more play on this section. So now it allows you to rotate your hands, and this is not over rotating this way. It just droops a little bit better, and you find the center of the face a lot more often.
You can feel it too.
Yeah, a lot more feel to it.
Yeah.
So driver, Josh got fitted with the Stealth 2 Plus, a little bit lower launch and lower spin for his speed. And then the shaft was Tour AD XC7X, a little bit more feel than his previous shaft and allowed him to be a little bit more him, rotate his hands. So the shaft has a little bit more droop than his last one.
It's a J and an H.
JH71. Bang.
Yeah, baby. With a smiley face.
Yeah, with a smiley face. There it is. I love it.
Smirk.
Boys, thank you.
Thank you guys. Appreciate
I need
you.
to get a photo with my boys. I took them with everybody else.
Appreciate you.
yeah.
Good to meet you.
Yeah,
It
pleasure.
was fun.
That was awesome. That was
Get up
good.
there.
Now the putting.
Pretty special room. And when we have our tour players, they spend most of their time here because this room obviously doesn't travel.
Yeah.
Tour trackmans, iPads, they travel really easy. This room does not. We use 2 different systems, with gear system, 3D motion capture. So everything you do with the golf club, I can see it. And then another one, which is a Quintic, which is high-speed camera. We're looking at launch conditions like a TrackMan. What we do with the driver and irons, we do that same thing with the putter.
Okay.
This 3D motion capture, we just seeing how that object like golf club moves in your hands. Nice. Yeah, you're in a good putter.
What's that?
You're in a good putter. These are the numbers that I really look at closely, is face at impact. 92% where the ball starts is face at impact. So that's why I really pay attention to this number. I just wrapped up the fit with Josh. We're gonna build him a driver so he can go play this afternoon. So what we end up with was Graphite Design XC7X. We're gonna pair that with Stealth 2 plus head at 10 and 5. Golf Pride MCC mid-size. And it's ready to hit. Left-handed, 10-5, Stealth 2 plus, with the Graphite Design XC7X filter specs. Exactly how you hit it out there. It's gonna go exactly how you're gonna put it in your bag and how it's gonna work on the first tee.
Appreciate you.
Oh, of course, my pleasure. And the special Kingdom head cover.
That's sick.
That's dope.
Watch out. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Sweet. Well, that's a wrap. Thanks for spending the day with me and seeing what I do in my daily life. Josh got fitted. He left with the golf clubs that it is more suited for his swing, and he left with more knowledge on his own game.